All right, everybody. For those of you who don't know, my name is Michael Forrest, and welcome to It's Shark Time. Now, before we get going, if I can ask you guys not to send me any text messages while I'm up here, because listen, when you're up here and all of a sudden you get a text message, it's like getting, it's like hitting a wall, except it's a wall of text, really, and that can really throw you off. That can be super distracting. And so if we'd ask you if you could hold off any questions or comments like that until the end of the event. But listen, if you do need to get a hold of us, really the best way to reach us is by joining our Discord, and the cake's in my way, but you can see it on this beam right here. If you need the address, it's right over there. All right, everybody. Now, I've hosted about 500 events in Altspace, and in that time, the question I get asked pretty much every day is, why are we here? All right, I hear it all the time. And we thought it'd be fun to have an event where we turn the tables on the audience and ask you guys that question. But before I do, I want to give you a little help. The answer's right here below my podium. Okay, so everybody, why are we here? Yell it out.
To feed the shark.
All right, that's pretty good, but a little bit more enthusiasm. Why are we here, people?
Feed a shark.
Feed a shark. Feed a shark. All right, cool. All right, now you're going to notice at the very top. Oh, actually, before we start out, listen. Last week we had a bunch of technical problems that can happen now and then. I don't know where we are with the update, but in case we have any technical problems today, what we normally do is we keep on going no matter what and try to put on the best show we can. But that doesn't always give me a chance to thank everybody for their patience. So I like to start out with that in case there are any issues. I just want to thank you all for your patience when stuff does go wrong, because during a live performance, anything can happen, and it usually does. All right, if I can direct your attention to the menu wheel in your lower left, you're going to notice at the very top of that menu wheel is a microphone icon. Now, when that microphone icon is clear, we can hear everything that's happening around you. And normally that's a good thing. I like to hear you guys laugh and I like to interact with you. But during this event, if somebody's like, having a conversation that's maybe better suited for the campfire, like usually it's over here, for some reason, last week it was right in the center there, so I'm watching everybody. But what can happen is if somebody's having a conversation like that, it can throw me off a little bit. And if my producer or my moderators happen to notice that, you may find out that that microphone icon turns red. And, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because if somebody comes into your space in the real world and says, why are you screaming in terror? You'll be able to answer them without worrying about, anyone around in here hearing you, right? Or maybe, you got like a barking dogfish and, you're not going to face social ruin back up at the surface by becoming known as the avatar that was barking throughout the entire event, right? And listen, if that does happen and you do find yourself muted, that doesn't mean you can't express yourself. You're going to notice you have this pink cheek smiley face in your menu wheel, and when you click on it, it gives you a wide variety of options with which to express yourself. All right, I'll leave it to you to choose which one's the most appropriate. But I'd like to reserve this one if I could, because it is by far the most distracting of all the emojis. A giant hand sticking out of your head. I think we can agree that's pretty distracting, right? And we're going to use this as kind of a signal. Like if my voice goes choppy, I'm going to want to know it, right? If a giant whale starts ramming the glass, I'm going to want to know that. If Sharky's making fun of me behind my back, I'm going to want to know that. If the roof starts leaking, I'm going to want to know that. You guys get the idea. Now, if you're one of those that keeps going like this throughout the entire event, like that, maybe you're just somebody messing around, or maybe you're having a problem that nobody else is, and all you need to do is re-enter the space. That can help. So I'm probably going to keep on going if I see only one of them, but if I see 5 going up at once, I know it's something I need to address. Okay, so we'll take care of it that way. All right, now let's see. Everybody want to meet my friends? I'm going to bring them out now. Anybody want to meet my friends? Anybody? You guys aren't muted. Let me hear it.
Yeah.
You guys want to meet my friends? Yell it out. All right, cool. All right, let's bring them out. All right, here we go. We've got Melvin, we've got Buster, and we've got Fang. All right, there we go. Now, these are my friends, and they're looking pretty good now. When we first started doing the show, they weren't looking so good. All right, they were looking really skinny, and they were having a hard time, right? And what happened was, we have a lot of events. I do about 10 of them a week, and that was bringing a lot of people through our experiences, but nobody wanted to help me feed a shark. I didn't know what the problem was, right? So I was going around trying to solve this problem, and I had a conversation with an admin that changed my life forever. This admin said that Altspace users would do absolutely anything for a world building kit. And I'm like, anything? Really? Okay, so, well, we got right to work. We mastered the ways of Unity. We assembled a lot of kits and prizes, a whole year's worth. We're having some problem bringing them into Altspace, so there's still some time left where you can win this Ravenhall Events coffee mug. Now, I'm hoping you're going to want this enough to help me feed my friends, right? Because you can use this in your home space. You can use this in your event spaces. You can use this in your world building. You don't even have to use it as a mug. You can use it, wear it as a hat. Maybe shrink it down to the size of a thimble. Maybe have an event like Inside the Mug with Michael Forrest, or It's Coffee Time with Michael Forrest. right? We can do, something like that, right? So if you want this mug, all right, and I'm hoping you do, and you'd like to be a volunteer or contestant on today's show, all you have to do is take that pointer that's coming out of your right hand and aim it right at Sharky's nose there. When you do that, you're going to get a spinning target, all right? And all you have to do is squeeze your trigger when that target spins, and you get this text prompt that appears in the air before you. Now there, all you have to do is enter your Altspace username, not your display name, your username. It's very important because that's how we distribute our prizes. You can, if you don't know what your username is, you can find it by pressing that blue and white triangle button on your lower left, and you're going to see one of those tabs in your menu that says me. And when you click on that, you're going to see your avatar in front of you. It's like looking in the mirror. You can check your hair out, and you'll see your username in parentheses just below your display name right there. And you'll be like, oh, yeah, I remember typing that in, right? And that's the name that we need in order to distribute our prize. And listen, while we wait for you guys to fill this out, if you're having any trouble with anybody in the campfire, somebody's in Altspace is giving you a hard time, right? Maybe somebody's, trolling your events all the time, or they're scheduling events right over yours or something like that, and you just can't take it anymore. Send them a come visit, and we'll take care of it for you. My friends will get a free meal, and everybody, Altspace will be a better place, and everybody wins, right? All right, so let's see here. Now, the way this is going to work is you're going to notice on your lower right, you're going to see a raise hand button appear as if by magic. Now, if you'd like to be on the show, just go ahead and press that raise hand button. It's going to turn blue, and once it's blue, you're all ready to go. You don't need to press it again. Just leave that blue, and we ask if you come up to the stage, please be able to have your microphone open for the entire length of the time here, because, that can be a problem going back and forth with, you need to open your microphone, and then they're going with the body language. What? And I'm like, you're muted. And that can really slow things down. So only come up if you can have your microphone open, because we are going to need to be able to talk to you. All right. Wow. We got 8 people already. Wow. Okay. A lot of you guys want to help me feed a shark. Cool. All right. Let's see who we have here. We got Rich Oculus. All right. We're going to try you. We also have, let's see. We're going to try. We're going to give, we got Mello. We're going to give Mello a try. All right, let's see. And we got, Cypriot George, I think is the name. I can't see the full name on this. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to extend these bridges out here, and please wait for the bridges to fully extend before coming up, because we don't want to see anyone get hurt. The insurance company makes me say that. All right. And listen, if you need to recenter, now's the time, because if you try to recenter while you're on stage, you get thrown in the audience like this, and it's just awkward for everybody. How's it going, everybody? You all having a good time? It's your event day. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. All right. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. We got everybody up here. We got Mello, and we got Cypriot George 101, and we've got Rich Oculus. All right, so we're gonna pull back these bridges so you guys don't think about escaping or anything. Let's take a moment to get to know you. Mello, have you ever been to the show before, Mello? Mello. All right, so you got your microphone open.
Your mic's muted.
No, it's not. I see that it's open. You are gonna need to be able to talk. You need a working microphone. All right, I'm afraid we're gonna have to call somebody else if we can't talk to you. All right, unless you want to do the mime thing. That worked out for somebody last week, but I think it goes much better. All right, let's see here. Let's see. We'll put your megaphone again. We'll try that. Mello, are you there? Last chance. Last chance? All right, it's not working out. All right, well, okay. You might want to try re-entering the space or restarting your headset. That can work. All right, let's see. We also got, let's see, who else we got? We got somebody named Harry Boy. All right, Harry Boy, you want to come up here? Let's extend these bridges here. All right, very nice.
Just fell off.
All right, let's see. All right, now, Cypriot George, let me ask you, have you ever been on the show before?
No, first time.
This is your first time? Are you new to Altspace?
First time.
How long have you been around Altspace?
It's been, I've been on it for a week.
A week? Should we throw him back, everybody? He's a little bit fresh. What do you guys think? No, we'll roll with it? All right, let's roll with it. All right, go. We're going to roll with you. All right, let's see. And good news, guys, he's really fresh. Okay, good. All right, Harry Boy, let me ask you, have you been to the show before?
I haven't, no.
You haven't, so this is your first time. What do you think so far?
It's really cool. You're a really good host.
Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. You know what? Oh, that makes me feel bad when they're nice. All right, say something mean so I can feel better about it. Give me a best mean thing. Something horrible.
I don't like your American accent.
See? Oh, it comes down to this, people. All right, I feel better about it. All right, let's see. How about you, Rich Oculus? Have you ever been on the show before?
No.
Are you new to Altspace?
No, been on it for about a year.
About a year. Okay, so you've seen everything, you've had enough, and this is how you want to end it. I respect that. All right, come on, everybody. Come up to this ramp here, and when we get up top, you're going to see these yellow X's, all right? Now, once you get on your yellow X, you can recenter yourself, make yourself comfortable, make yourself at home. The only thing we ask is that you press that consent button in front of you. It's just a minor formality for our insurance company. It's nothing to worry about. All right, here, let's see, get you all checked into our system here. All right, so you just press that red. You don't want to do it?
It's going to make me fall in, isn't it?
Well, we can get somebody else if you don't
No,
want to
I'm just
consent.
messing
All
with
right,
you.
there we go. All right, well, all right. So yeah, it's okay that you guys are nervous. That's good. All right, what we're gonna do now, just to make you guys feel more safe, secure, and comfortable, is gonna raise up these glass enclosures for you. All right, now what's gonna happen
Oh
here
my
is just a
God.
friendly reminder. Any attempts to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from our events, and I'm told that's harsh. People say that that's not right, but you know what's not right? All right, starving my friends. That's not right. Like, that's animal cruelty, and I won't stand for it. I just won't do it.
Help.
All right, and the way this works is we're going to ask you guys a question, and don't worry, there's no right answer here. All right, there's only those answers that convinces our audience that you deserve to live more than the person next to you. That's it. All right, pretty easy, right? And so you're going to notice that a number has appeared above your head, and this empowers our audience to vote for their favorite contestant. All right, you'll notice below each of our volunteers there's a nameplate, and you can click on the nameplate to vote for them, and you can change your vote at any time until we lock in the voting. All right, so it's pretty easy. All right, and that said, we're going to begin our first round. All right, so let's see here what we got here. Let's start out with Harry Boy. Harry Boy, you ready for the question?
Absolutely, bring it on.
All right. Well, since you've never been here before, can you see out the window right over there? All right, that in the distance, that's the Ravenhall Sea-Lab. All right, we do a lot of important research there, and our lead researcher, Dr. Starling, he wants to expand the operation. He feels that every genius should have their own secret lair. Now, we got a mountain picked out. It's very nice. We're all psyched about it. All right, but he's going through the design process, and it's very frustrating. I thought maybe you could help him out. All right, what features, sort of secret base, or really, actually, now that all you guys know about it, a not so secret base. What kind of features should it have?
It should absolutely have a VR headset in it,
VR headset. Well, that's good. Yeah, that's good. All right, yeah. Control the drones with it, and all kinds of stuff. That's excellent. All right, Cypria George, what do you think? What kind of features should Dr. Starling's secret lair have?
I feel like it's being painfully obvious, but I think there should be sharks with laser beams on their heads.
Yeah, now that might be a copyright infringement, but yeah, okay, possibly.
It could be a cannon.
All right.
It could be a cannon. It doesn't have to be a laser.
A cannon.
So it's technically
it's absolutely
not
not a death
copyrighted.
ray, though. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah.
Death ray. I've never heard
That's
such
true.
a thing. I don't know anything about anything. Who sent you, George? Who sent you? Okay, Rich Oculus, what do you got for us? What feature should this base have?
A secret ping pong machine.
A secret ping pong machine. So gaming, a little bit of entertainment for all the troops. That's a good idea. All right. So now we're going to take a moment to vote on your favorite contestant. All right. We're going to play some music here. My favorite, actually. If you've been to my events, you've heard this before. All right. Dance around a little bit. Give you guys a chance, time to think here. All right. Because we're going to be locking in our votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did here, everybody. Oh, Rich Oculus. Let me ask you something. Do you have any plans later?
Well, I do, but not now, not anymore.
All right. Do you need us to contact anybody, to cancel or anything? So you're not going to make it?
999 is my emergency contact.
Okay, good. Oh, and a quick question for you, right? How do I put this? Well, how do you feel about sharks?
I'm really scared of them, actually.
Okay, well, listen, I'll give you a tip that'll help. All right, we've done extensive research. We're told if you scream during this process, it helps a lot. So if you scream on your way out, it's very effective. All right, so now what we're going to do is you're going to meet my friend Fang. Here you go.
What?
Fang, meet Rich Oculus. There you go. Bye. Thanks for playing. All right, listen, everybody, it's time that we had a talk. All right, we need to have a little discussion here, people. All right. Now, I know what you saw might be a little bit troubling to some. In fact, when we first unveiled this event, we were very proud of it. So we went right to the admins and say, hey, look what we have. And the admins, well, they were horrified. Or they were very horrified. And, and I found out why. It was because the effect you just saw. Right? I see frowns going down. Yeah, it was pretty sad. But you know what? You have to remember that what you saw isn't what you might think. All right? That's just seasoning. That's all that is. All right? Most Altspace Avatars are delicious. They really are. But there are some of them with these green tags above them, that they kind of have like this gross, minty, sort of a nasty aftertaste, and we see we got a hand up in the back there. Is my voice going choppy? Or is it just Sammy messing around?
Now you're good. Now you're good.
Now I'm good. Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. Well, what can happen is, anyway, there's a nasty aftertaste. So we put in this seasoning just to, make it a little bit more, more enjoyable for my friends here. And that's all that is. And if you think it looks like something else, maybe that says something more about you guys than it does us. right? And if you're in the campfire and you're talking about Shark Time and what a nice time you had today, I want you to please remember, if you talk about that effect, that's just seasoning. We're going to print up T-shirts and mugs, but I'm counting on you guys to raise the awareness that that's just seasoning, okay? All right, here. Now, let's see. We're going to go into our second round now, and it looks like we have an opening, so that's good news. So we're going to see. We're going to start our second round here. We're going to clear our scores out, and let's see if we can have somebody else up today. We have, let's see, who else do we have on the list here? Let's see. We've got Mello. Let's see, Mello, did you get the microphone working? Because you're still on my list here. Mello, you out there? No? Okay, we're gonna give you a try. Let's try somebody else there. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. We've got. Let's give Scully a try. All right, Scully, we're gonna have you up here. All right, now what we're gonna do is gonna raise. You checked in with Sharky first, though, right, Scully?
Yes, I did.
You did. All right, that's very important.
For
all right,
whoever's mic's not working, you might be in a party.
Come on up
outside
here.
of
Here we
Oculus.
Go. What'd you say, Cypria George?
I said when a mic doesn't work from a lot of people, it's sometimes because they're in a party outside of Oculus.
Yeah, that can happen. And sometimes they just need to restart the app. That can help too. There's a lot of technical things that can go on there. All right, but let's go on with our show. Scully, how long have you been around Altspace for?
I've been around Altspace for about a couple of days, weeks. I'm not sure about a week.
A couple of days. So you've never been on the show before. What do you think so far?
I think sharks are very adorable. If I ever watch Jaws, I'll be super sad. Like, super
Okay.
sad.
All right. Cool. All right. Good. You got the right idea. Why don't you take your place up there and you go stand on that yellow Lex and do me a favor when you get up to meet Fang here, press that consent button that's right in front of you. Just press that consent button one time. There we go. All right, let's see. All right, good, excellent. So we don't want you to feel left out, so we're going to give you an enclosure of your own, and just a friendly reminder that any attempts to escape is going to immediately disqualify you from our event. All right, Scully, you good? All right, now as you guys know, the way this works is we're going to have to ask you a question. Let's start out with you, Scully. All right, you ready to go?
Yes, I am.
All right, good. All right, well, now for your question. All right, now let's see. Let's see here. When a whale comes up out of the water, right? They come up vertically. That's called spy hopping. You know, they take a breath. It gives them a chance to check out the surface. And you know, Sharky's been checking out the surface life for months, right? And he thinks that should have a cool name too, right? But you know, it has no label for what he's doing. I think he's the first shark that's ever done it, right? So maybe you can come up with a cool name for it, something like spy hopping, something as cool. And let's open up our voting. What do you got for us?
I think it should be called Shark Fest.
Shark Fest. Okay. Like success, but with shark. All right, that's cool. All right. Now, how about you, Cypriot George? What do you think? All right. So when a whale comes up out of the water vertically to check out the surface, they call that spy hopping, right? Now that Sharky's been checking out the surface for months, he thinks it should have a cool name too. What do you got for us? What do you think? What should it be called?
Let me see.
Well, take your time. It's not like the mic depends on it. That's fine.
The vertical leap? I don't know.
The vertical leap. Okay, we got vertical leap. All right. All right. Now, Harry boy, how about you? What do you think we should call this?
I haven't got a clue. I'm going to go with shark slurping.
Shark slurping. Okay, well that's creative, huh, everybody? Okay, so what we're gonna do now is gonna take a moment for everyone to vote on all of you. All right, so we got the theme music playing. We're good. You're all thinking about which one with the sound effects. Really? You listen. Anything that makes me have to edit makes my hand really shake. I'm just saying. I might press this button by accident. Oh, it happened. All right, let's see here. Hold on, it's actually getting you votes. All right, cool.
Come on.
So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna lock it up votes in 3, in 2, in 1. The voting is now closed. Let's see how we did, everybody.
Yes!
Scully, let me ask you something. Is there anybody we should contact?
I think he already jumped.
No? Okay. Scully, let me ask you this. Okay. Oh, okay. Does anybody know where you are right now, Scully?
I'm actually really upset because one thing.
Oh, don't be upset, Scully. No, you're a hero, Scully. You're saving Fang's life here. You're like a hero.
It'll be over quick.
All right. Let's introduce Scully to Fang here. And just a reminder, if you scream on your way out, it really helps the process.
Bye.
Here we go. Bye, Scully. Thanks for playing at Shark Time. And everybody remember, what was that you just saw there? What was that?
Feed a
Seasoning.
shark.
That's right. You guys didn't
No
see
worries,
nothing.
It's just seasoning.
Just like
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. All right. Good.
We're the
Excellent.
spice
So
of
now
life.
we're about to
We're the
move into our
spice of
third
life.
round. And as we do, you may have noticed when you came in today that we have a Patreon sign up in the lobby. You may notice this Slice a Coffee link here. And this is because we're trying to raise more money for better equipment to put on more interactive experiences for you. But not only that, we're also trying to raise money for the Bimini Shark Lab. And the Bimini Shark Lab, they do important research. They raise awareness about some of the horrific practices like shark finning and some of the environmental challenges that are facing sharks in our oceans today. They do really great work. And we want to thank all of you for giving us a chance to help out. And, listen, we want to thank you all for your support. Even just coming to our shows supports us. Even subscribing to us on YouTube really means a lot. All right. And we just want to take a moment to thank all of you for that. All right. Now we're going to go into our third round here. And let's start out with Cypriot George. All right. Cypriot George, are you ready?
Good luck, bro.
Yeah, as ready as I can be.
All right. Well, let me ask you this. You're throwing your way of life for a mug, right? Where in your life did you go wrong? Like what wrong turn did you take that has come to this?
You know what? Life this past year has been so docile. I need something to spice things up a bit,
Okay.
So I might as
you're
well
doing it for the
risk it
danger. All right.
Exactly.
So Cypriot George is living his best life for the danger. Okay, cool. All right, Harry boy, how about you? You're throwing your life away for a mug. How did we get here, man?
I don't need to spice up my life. I'm the seasoning. I'm just seasoning.
There you go.
But my life's perfectly great. I've got my headset on. I'm living my best life in Altspace. And if it ends by being gobbled up by a shark, let it happen. Let it be.
All right. So he's made peace with this
Let
whole
it
thing.
be.
All right, and apparently it tastes good too.
Let it
It
be,
tastes like the
brother.
seasoning. All right. Okay.
I'm just
so here we
seasoning.
go. You know what though? Let's take a moment here because we got some time. Cypriot George, let me ask you, why do you deserve to live more than Harry Boy over there?
You know what? Because I'm a virtual organ donor. I'm just such a
Donor.
I'm,
And you'd rather donate it all at once right now to
Good
Buster.
answer.
What
All
happened?
right? And you'd rather donate it all at once right now to Buster.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. All right. Harry Boy, how about you? Why do you deserve to live more than George? Let's hear it.
I'd give the shark a really hard time. I've got a prosthetic leg, so it would probably have a hard time chewing through my leg.
Oh,
Just
that's good to
let
know.
me survive.
Okay. All right. Now, listen, George, let me ask you one more thing. Take like a moment to make an emotional plea to the audience about why you want to survive today.
Why do I want to survive?
Like if you live, what are you going to go on and do with your life? Your rest of your Altspace life.
Your voice broke up. Oh, what happened?
Oh, it did? All right.
Yeah.
Let me see. How's the voice now? My producer out there, is the voice clear?
You sound good
It's clear
to
now. It's
me.
clear.
All right, good. All right. Now, Cypriot George, let me ask you something here, right? What are you going to do with the rest of your life if you survive?
What? Let me see. You know what? I think if I survive this, I'm gonna help with COVID by staying inside wearing this headset and not give it to anyone.
Okay.
Because you know what they
so
say.
you're going to be
Good
like
answer.
socially responsible. Okay, wait, gotcha. Harry boy, how about you?
Exactly.
What are you going to go on and do with your life if you live through this?
If I live through this, I'm gonna take my new mug and I'm gonna put it in my dorm room thing. I'm gonna put some photos up of me in the shark tank.
Wait, you're going to take the mug over to Rec Room? You know this is Altspace, right?
Well, I don't know what the apartment place is called, but I'm taking it
your
back
home
to
space.
mine.
We got it. We'll let it go, people, because he's new. All right, cool. I saw some frowns going up there. Okay.
Hey,
All
I'm
right,
new.
that's
Great.
All right.
So come on,
You know
let
what?
me
Let's
take
let
the
our
mug
audience
home.
decide. All right, we're going to lock in our votes here. All right, we'll play that.
I really
theme
want the
music again.
mug.
All right, everybody really wants the mug. All right, take a
I
moment
really
to vote
want
for
the
your
mug.
favorite contestant here. Let's see. Oh, wow, it looks like it's going to be close, everybody. All right, here we go. Yeah, all right. Then now what we're going to do is we're going to
Got
go
the
in three,
lasers.
in two, in one. The
lasers.
voting is now closed, and let's see how we did.
Are you
Oh
mad?
my god.
Whoa, look at this. All right. No, we're prepared for this. We're going to go into our sudden death round. All right. And
No.
see if we can determine who our winner is. All right.
Sudden
here we go.
death.
Yeah, hopefully it's very sudden. All right, here we go. We're all set now. All right. Now, let's see here. What do we have for you? Now, recently they made it so that you could vote for, you could rate events in Altspace. Let the hosts know how they're doing. All right. Now, Cypriot George, let me ask you, right? When you take a moment, at the end of the show here to rate this event, right? Is your being like hovering over a shark going to affect, your honest feedback in any way?
I mean, look, if I fall into the pit and I die by a shark, I can't rate this app. So I have to live so I can give it 5 stars.
Well, I tell you what, you could press that pin next to the microphone now and rate it right now if you want. We'll wait. We'll talk on the Harry Boy while you fill that out, okay?
Which one is it? Which one is it?
Harry Boy, let me ask you, right? Now that we have this ability to rate events, now that we've got you hovering over Melvin here, right, and your life hangs in the balance, is that going to affect your honesty and your feedback at all?
I'll be honest, it will affect it. If I get shark slurped tonight, it's getting a negative review from me. But if I get to witness this geese getting gobbled up by a shark, what's this geese's name? What's this shark's name down there?
Cypriot George 101.
No, what's the shark called under him?
Oh, Buster.
Yeah, Buster is gonna get a good dinner from this geese, and then I'll give it all the stars in the world,
Okay, you guys may not notice, but Buster's very sophisticated. You can't see it from there, but he has a monocle and everything.
He's very hungry until you got it.
We got some fan art coming out for him. All right, everybody. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take a moment to lock in our votes now. All right, let's lock our votes in and see how we did. Okay, it looks like, Cypriot George, let me ask you something. Let me ask you, how do you feel about sharks?
They're very friendly. I always like to swim with them.
All right, well, you're about to find out. Give us a good scream on your way out here. All right, here we go.
See ya.
Bye, George. Thanks for playing. All right, there we go. And everybody remember, what was that? What was that you just saw?
Just seasoning.
Seasoning, that's right. And you guys didn't see nothing. Okay? All right, cool. We don't want them shutting us down. All right, it looks like Harry Boy is our winner, so we're going to pull down his glass enclosure here. All right. Now, what's going to happen? Oh, wait, wrong one. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, that's good. Things didn't go bad. We can work around that. Here we go.
Oh, my God.
Now, Harry, if you wouldn't mind coming down here and standing in front of your prize here, right, and face me while we take a picture of you. It's going to go out on our Twitter, right? And everybody stick around a minute. We got something special at the end here. But what we'd like to do here, right, if you face me, right, when I'm going to count down from 3, and when I would do, I want everyone to yell out Shark Time and throw up as many emojis as you can, all right, because we're just going to go on our Twitter and I want it to look nice. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. It's Shark Time, everybody. Let's see how that come out. Oh, that came out good. Very nice. All right, now what we're going to do is typically at the end of our events, we take everybody flying at the Ravenhall Flight Academy. But before we do, today happens to be Hummingbird, my mother's birthday. All right, so I want to have her up here. We light a candle for her. Hummingbird, you can come on up here. And anybody else that wants to come up can. Want to be in it because we're going to take a picture of this. All right, and everybody want to join us in our celebration here. I'm going to take up the stage blocker so everybody can come up if you'd like. All right, Hummingbird, come stand in front of this cake here. And if my wife and producer Morgan would light the candle whenever you're ready, we're going to take a picture. And anyone who wants to be in the picture just can stand in front of that cake right there. All right, there we go. All right, cool. All right, this is nice. Very good. All right, take a moment to get that cake lit there. All right, cool. Take your time. Not like your life depends on it or anything. Oh, wait, no.
Not my life.
No, not yours, because you're not on top of the thing. Yeah, there we go. All right, everybody, let's see. We're going to get Hummingbird in the shot here. That would be good. Hummingbird, if you stand in front of the cake, let's see if I can line up the camera there. All right, there we go. And turn around and face me. Let's see if I can get a shot here. All right, let's see. Let's see here. Get everybody ready here. All right, let's see. The candle's lit. All right, everybody, I'm going to count down from 3. All right, when I do, everybody yell out, Happy Birthday, Hummingbird. All right, ready? 3, 2, 1. Happy birthday, Hummingbird. There we go. Yeah, all right, that's nice. Okay, all right, everybody. Now, what we're going to do now is we're going to open up a portal here in the back past the airlock, right? So what we're going to do now is we're going to open up that portal. There we go. All right. Now, if anybody hasn't learned how to fly in Altspace yet, we're going to show you how to do that if you follow us on out to Ravenhall Flight Academy, which is where that portal leads. All right. And if you have any questions about Altspace or any comments, we're happy to take those there. You just want to hang out here, that's fine too. All right. And Hummingbird, one more thing. Blow out the candle. You got to make a wish. Miss Producer, are you ready for this? All right, ready. Blow out the candle. There we go. There you go. No, all right, try it again.
Make a wish. You make a wish.
You gotta make a wish. Yeah, everybody help. Everybody blow on the candles. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. There we go. All right, cool. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming, everybody, and I'll see you next time. All right. Oh, by the way, if you guys
Thank
are around
you.
on Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., we're going to do this again. It's the next Shark Time. All right. Oh, this is weird. Everybody's on stage and I'm in the audience. Okay. Yeah, this is the tables have turned, audience. All right, cool. All right. Well, we're going to be doing this again this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern. You're going to find us on the events tab of your main menu. Thanks for coming, everybody, and I'll see you next time.
Oh, that was nice.
No, I cannot believe it.
It was a surprise.